Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Shawna, aka ShawnJ Gaming, back with another YouTube video. Today, what I have for you guys is a new video showing you guys the fastest way to camo swap any camos from Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. You guys can put those camos on your Black Ops 6 guns. I'm going to be showing you guys step by step how to do that in the fastest way possible. If you follow these steps correctly, it should take you no more than 2 to 3 minutes per gun. And I literally just learned how to do it last night, so you could probably even do it faster. Really quick before we get into the camo swap tutorial, I want to go ahead and remind you guys, make sure you guys are following my Twitch. If you guys ever want to see any gameplay live, that's where you guys can see it at. First things first, what you guys want to do is either make sure your game is closed. If your game is open, make sure you restart it before we do anything. You just want to start the game with a clean slate. So I'm going to go ahead and click play. So for those of you guys that are visual learners, this video is for you. I literally practiced this down last night so that I could get this video up. I know there's people out there charging for this, but I promise you guys, it's free, it's easy to do. It'll take you 2-3 minutes of your time. So first things first, we're gonna go to Warzone. And the first thing you wanna do is go over to your weapons. Now, for me, I was having some issues with some of my classes that I already had pre-made, so I had to click create new. If you guys see, I have 2 different slots here. Then you wanna go over to your weapons for Black Ops 6, choose a weapon that has the least amount of blueprints. So for me, my least amount of blueprint weapon was the TR2. I literally have no blueprints for it. You're gonna go to that weapon where you have no blueprints and you're gonna select create a new build. When you select create a new build, it's gonna do this. It's gonna put the little words up on the screen and then you're gonna back out. Now you're gonna go here and you're gonna click X again. You're gonna scroll down to the TR2 and now you'll know you did this right if you see the check mark on there. You're gonna hit triangle and you're gonna select duplicate. So once you select duplicate, now you're gonna do that 3 times. All right, so boom, I have 3 duplicates. If you guys do this right, it'll literally show just like this. You have to make sure you create a new build though. So I created a new build and then I duplicated that new build 3 times. You have to do this part right or everything else messes up. So please make sure you at least did that part right before we even go to the next part. All right, so boom, once you guys have all that taken care of, now we're gonna go over to zombies. To do this camo swap, the only way I know how to do it, you have to have multiplayer and zombies unlocked. So we're gonna go over to zombies and we're gonna go over to weapons and we're gonna put the first duplicate we see. So you see we have, this is the create a new class I did, and then this is the duplicate. We're gonna select the first one. There's 3 total. So after we select that first one, now we're gonna go back over to multiplayer and we're gonna go into a private match and we're gonna apply the second duplicate. So we'll go over to TR2. I'm gonna select duplicate. Make sure I select the second one. Sometimes if you already had it on before, it'll show you a previous one, but no, you need to make sure you are selecting the second one. So 1, 2, selecting the second one. I have that applied to my class now. Now that I have that applied, I'm gonna back out of here and I'm gonna go back over to zombies. It is a lot of back and forth, but I promise you it's super fast. We're gonna go here. Once I go back to zombies, now I'm gonna select triangle and I'm gonna delete all of the duplicates that I just made. So I made 3, I'm gonna delete all 3. Boom, we've deleted all 3. Now we're gonna go back to multiplayer private match. Like I said, a lot of back and forth. Back to multiplayer private match. We're gonna select create a new private match. And if you guys did it right, your duplicate should still be here. We're gonna go to gunsmith. We're gonna apply an accessory. Doesn't matter, first, second. If you guys do it right, it kicks you out. As you guys can see, it just kicked me out of the screen. So now that we got that taken care of, now we're gonna head over to Warzone private match. We're gonna back out of multiplayer completely, back out of this screen. I'm gonna go over to Warzone and now I'm gonna select private match for Warzone. You can select any mode. I'm just gonna select Extend solos. We just need to start a new Warzone lobby in a private match. It has to be private match for this to stick. We're gonna select join squad. I'm gonna go over to my weapons and now, like I said, I am gonna be using this camo on the static. This is a Modern Warfare 2 nuke camo, I believe, and I'm gonna be applying it to a Black Ops 6 gun. So this next step is really crucial. First thing you want to do is go over to wherever you have the camo that you want. So currently I have it on my static. To make sure it sticks, I'm gonna duplicate the static that I have the camo on. Whatever weapon you have the camo on, that is gonna be what you're duplicating. In my case, I'm using the static. I'm gonna select duplicate. You're gonna see that it made the duplicate. If you guys did this right, you're gonna select duplicate again and it shouldn't make another one. I selected duplicate again and there is no extra duplicate. So now we're gonna go over to the weapon where I want the camo. Now, whatever weapon, it literally doesn't matter what weapon, you're gonna have to create a new build for it and select whatever blueprint you want. So for me, I'm gonna use the sniper. I'm gonna create new build. I'm gonna select this helm sniper because this is what I want to apply it on. And when I select this, the camo is gonna apply. If I did it right, the camo should apply. This is a Modern Warfare 2 nuke camo that is on a Black Ops 6 weapon. It was that simple. Now to make sure it sticks, you want to go ahead and just apply some stuff. I like to apply the decals and the stickers. Make sure you apply decals and stickers to make sure it stays, because we're going to have to back out of here and make sure it switches over to Warzone. So if you did this right, this is what it should look like in private match. Now that I have that in private match, I've applied everything. You can even try, you know, changing an attachment if that makes you feel better. Just little things, but the sticker is the #1 thing you want to make sure you guys apply. Apply stickers, apply decals. Now we're going to back out of Warzone private match now that we have that taken care of. And we're just going to go to the regular Warzone lobby. So now I'm going to go over to Warzone. I'm going to go over to a class where I have a sniper. I'm going to select the frost line. As you guys can see, I already have one here, but this is the one that I just made. I'm going to select the one I just made. If you guys go over to camos, you see it's still applied in a regular match. Me personally, I take off the stickers after. And however you want to build the gun, basically what you have to do is go over to your blueprints. Make sure you select the correct blueprint. I'm going to hit triangle. I'm going to rename it. So I can name this frost line nuke, since that's what I have a nuke camo on it. I'm going to go down. I'm going to hit rename. And boom. Now, whenever I go to my blueprints for Warzone, it is going to be in my blueprints. And that is the quickest, simplest way to explain how to do it. Now I just sat there and walked you through it. Now I'm going to cut off my camera and I'm going to go through this as fast as possible just to show you guys that it is that easy. Once again, now that I've done this and I've done it for one gun, I need to close my game completely. So I'm going to back out completely, restart my game, and we're going to do this all over. I'm going to do it, like I said, I'm going to do it with my camera off so you guys can see everything on the screen. But I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a walkthrough step by step of how to do it. Super easy. You shouldn't be paying anybody to do this, especially because they probably will patch it and then you'll just have wasted your money. And now we're going to quit the desktop. I'm going to restart the game completely. If you're on console, close your app. This is how you do it. Close the game completely. All right, now that I've restarted my game, I'm going to cut my camera off and I'm just going to fly through this as fast as possible. No talking. If you guys need step-by-step walkthrough, that was before this. If you just want to watch me do it and see how fast it can be done, this is for you. First thing we're going to do is go over to Warzone. And now we are officially done. My timer is at like 3 minutes 30 seconds. That was with me, you know, talking to you guys for a little bit in the beginning, but like I said, 2-3 minutes of your time. Once you get it down, you can go a little bit faster. I'm just gonna go ahead and just, you know, change some attachments, take some stuff off, move some stuff around, literally do whatever you want to do. But once you get whatever build you plan on using on this gun, you have to make sure you save the blueprint for it to apply. So just to show you guys, I took all the stickers off, but I'm gonna go to this gun now. I'm gonna go over the AMES. I'm gonna make sure I'm on the Plague Doctor blueprint. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna select rename, and I'm gonna say AMES Camo, whatever you guys want to save it as. It really doesn't matter. You hit rename. Now boom, it will be listed in your blueprints every time you get on the game, and that is literally it. Like I said, it's super simple. Time consuming, yes, because now that I've done that, I have to restart my game. If you try to do multiple guns or do another gun after this, your game will dev error, and it will continue to dev error. You just have to literally make sure you do a clean slate every time. It's a cool thing that we can use right now. These are all camos that, you know, I've earned. If you guys have been watching me for years, I usually unlock every camo possible in the game, so it's nice that I'm able to use some camos from Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 while this is in the game. So try it out. Let me know what you guys think down below. And if you guys weren't paying attention earlier, make sure you guys are following my Twitch. If you guys ever want to see any gameplay live, make sure you guys do go ahead and drop a like and comment on this video. Subscribe to the channel for more dope content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.